Greetings people, this is Keith Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using the Forge mod loader and the Direwolf 20 mod pack. It is, I am about to go on vacation. In fact, the reason why one of the reasons there hasn't been an episode in a while, I haven't uploaded an episode in a while, is because I've been getting ready for my vacation and I've been working a lot. So I'm going to, actually, I recorded this episode about, I don't know, a week ago, but the audio portion did not record. I don't know why. This happened before. So I'm playing the episode while recording recording myself and myself talking. Anyway, re-recording that part of it. So this might be a little disjointed, I guess, as I try to figure out, what was I doing at this point? So there's not going to be any episodes while I'm on vacation, because I just did not have time to arrange all that. So about a week. There'll be no episodes for about a week after this goes up. So sorry about that. And then I'll try to get things going again. Okay, at this point, I think I came over here to show that I made a second arcane reconstructor, because I found that I was getting a big backlog, as I'm showing right here, a big backlog of things to repair. And the reason why I'm repairing these things is because you can smelt them down. You can melt them down in the I don't know why I came back up here. You can melt them down in the what is it called? The furnace thing. I can't remember anything. Anyway, you can melt those things down and get the gold and the steel and the iron, but for them to melt down, they have to be fully repaired. It cannot, the smeltery thing, from, what is it, Tinker's Construct. The Tinker's Construct smeltery cannot melt down those armor pieces unless they're fully repaired, so that was that. Okay, I'm grabbing compressed iron ingots here because we're going to start doing stuff with the PneumatiCraft. And the big thing for this episode is to start doing the first couple things you have to do in PneumatiCraft, which is to make a pressure chamber. So I'm going to, at this point, make some pressure chamber valves, pressure chamber walls, and pressure chamber windows. So here I'm looking for some glass. Yes. And we're gonna make, I guess we're gonna make some valves first. No, we have to make some pipes first. You have to have a pipe to make the valves. Here we go. There we go. So you surround one of those pipes with some compressed iron ingots, and for some reason, there we go. So I only needed. You make 4 at a time. You can't get less than 4. 4 is more than enough. So now I'm gonna make some pressure chamber windows. I guess I'll make 4 of them. Yes, and then a bunch of pressure chamber walls. I'm gonna make enough of this stuff just to make a pressure chamber that is 3 by 3, which is the smallest size you can make. I don't know why I was turned away there. I'm talking about something, I suppose. Okay, so now for the pressure chamber walls. I probably was thinking about how many these things I should make. There we go. And I guess I'm going to put away some of this stuff. I'm gonna grab some stone bricks. And some obsidian? No. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to do something else, but I guess I decided there wasn't anything better offhand. And I'm gonna grab some pipes. Maybe I know I'm gonna want to have a chest and a hopper. I think I'm gonna try to use an item duct. Oh, I need to make some air compressors. That's right. I need to make an air compressor because you need to pressurize the pressure chamber, and you do that with an air compressor. So I'm going to be grabbing some cobble because I need to make a furnace. So here we go. First we're going to make a furnace, and then we just hunt for the air compressor. There we go. And there we go. An air compressor. Cool. And I guess I'm looking for something else. Maybe? Thinking about making something else? Probably thinking about making a pressure gauge, but decided not to. Okay, so we're gonna sleep through the night, and then we're gonna fly up to the tower, or I don't know. Maybe we're gonna fly. I guess we're gonna take the. Oh yeah, I gotta get some charcoal. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna fly over. Oh no, we gotta grab some seeds. Yes, I guess we're gonna grab some seeds first. Because eventually we're going to want to make some interfaces. Yes, pressure chamber interfaces. And for that I need the rain plant plastic, dark blue plastic, and that's it. So I'm going to go in here and grab some rain seeds. There we go. I'm not gonna get a whole bunch. I don't need that many. Okay, now we're gonna fly up here. And we're gonna look around and decide which floor. I decided to put this in the tower because I'm not using most of this, for anything. So I'm just looking around here deciding which floor to put it on, and I decided to go for this spot right here. So first we gotta put down, so my initial idea was actually to elevate the whole thing up. Instead of building it directly on the floor, I guess I'm still deciding where to put it. I was thinking of instead of building the chamber directly on the floor, to elevate it one, because I guess because I had been watching Direwolf, the way he set his pressure chamber up, and he always put the valve, one of the chamber interfaces, excuse me. He always put one of them underneath. So I thought if I elevated the whole thing, it would make it easier to access that if it were underneath, on the underside of the pressure chamber. I eventually decided not to do it that way though, which we'll see in a moment, in a few minutes. Oh yeah, so no, that's right. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, so just building the whole thing up. Now we're going to place down some valves. Oh yeah, valve right here. That is when you have to place it the right way so that the opening is, pointing out. Okay, so that's where the air is going to be pumped in by the air compressor. And we got some windows, and that one also is not placed correctly. There we go. One right there. And then we got to put the top on. And I forgot to put the middle block in, which I will find out in a little. Oh no. I think I just remembered I didn't put the middle block in. I hope. I know I fixed it eventually. I just don't know when I remembered. I don't know what I was saying originally here. Maybe I was explaining how, You know, you need interfaces to get things in and out without breaking the thing down, but you need plastic in order to make the interfaces, and you can't get the plastic until you have a chamber. Okay. Maybe now I was deciding to change it so that, yes, this is, I decided at this point that I want to redo it and have it actually sitting on the ground. And I'm going to do I actually did a cut right here. So in a moment, the screen is going to go blah. There it goes. There. So I just redid it. I did a cut and redid the chamber one down lower because I decided it was just too annoying to have it up one. So it's all done. So I got to connect the air compressor. There it is. I'm going to place it down right there, and then connect it to the pressure chamber with some tubes. And I'm going to do it any moment now. I'm going to, I'm just trying it out. Okay, ta-da. Of course, all the air is escaping because it's not connected to anything. So I got to take these tubes, and I'm going to quickly find out that I didn't place this in the right spot because this isn't really going to line up very well. Because the tube can only go out the back, so I'm gonna move it out. Excuse me, I'm gonna move the air compressor out one. I don't know why I hit. Oh, I think I must have either got a phone call or I had to open the door for my cat or something. Anyway, so I'm gonna place down the air compressor again. Only I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna bring it forward one block, so I can connect the pipes. There they go. There, it's all connected. Now I put in some charcoal. And, okay, so you hear this noise, and the pressure's not going up. That means that the air is escaping somewhere. It's going to take me a moment to figure out where the air is escaping, and then we'll fix it. I actually forgot to put a block in somewhere. I think it's on the bottom. You see, I look up. Nope, everything's fine there, so I'm going to look underneath. And that's when I'm going to discover that I left that one out right there. So I'm going to grab another chamber wall. There we go. And fly up and put it in. Now that noise goes away. So that means the air is not leaking out somewhere. Now I have to replace the bricks. This is going to take a while for some reason. There we go. And put that in there. Okay, so now everything should be, the pressure should be climbing slowly. Oh yeah, I'm going to turn into a chicken, I guess, so I can see what's... Oh yeah, first I'm going to turn into a chicken and fly to the top there and break the top block so I can drop these seeds in. Oh, and it's always tricky getting up there. Okay, so I'm going to break that block. Right, all the air is going to leak out. I went in there to retrieve that block because it fell inside. Now I'm going to drop the seeds in there. And this is, like, I'm spinning a little. I got to get right on the edge without falling in or something. Anyway, so... Okay, there go the seeds inside. There they are. Everything's good. Now I got to replace the wall back. Put the wall back. The pressure chamber wall. There. Now we got to put some more charcoal into the air compressor. There they are. You can see them in the window. Okay, so I put some more charcoal in here. So the pressure will start rising inside the chamber, and it'll turn those seeds into plastic. As soon as the pressure gets high enough. It's going to take a little while. Putting more charcoal in doesn't make it go up any faster. Unfortunately, it just makes the air compressor run longer. Guess I'm going to look here. What should I make next? Let's see. So I'll remind myself. besides the plastic, I need a cannon barrel. I need two of those, whatever they are. So I'm going to need 2 cannon barrels, which means I need some safety valve. Is that what it's called? Safety valve tube. So I need to make 2 of these things. So I need some gold. Oh, there. And it looks like it's turning. The seeds are turning into plastic. So I take out the charcoal. I don't need any. I don't need the pressure any higher. And I'm going to have to break the pressure chamber open in a moment anyway to get that plastic out. So there's no reason to keep the charcoal in there. It's just going to waste it. See, all the air's getting out. All the air's leaking out. But the only way to get that, way to retrieve that plastic was to break the chamber open. Since we don't have any, we don't have any interfaces yet. There we go. All sealed up. Okay, so that's good. So I think I'm going to go back to the main part of the base and probably sleep through the night and get some more materials like some gold. I need to make those interfaces. Now that I have the plastic, I need to make them. Sleep through the night. So I think I'm going to grab some gold first. There we go. 8. And I'm going to make what are they, watches? Oh no, okay. So pressure gauges. There we go. So we need some levers. So I'm going to make some levers. I guess I need 4 of them. And of course I put it backwards. There we go. Okay, 4. So, okay, so here we go. 2 of these safety valve tubes. And now we're going to make the cannon barrels. 2 of them. And then we can make 2 of these, whatever they're, pneumatic cylinders. Now that we have 2 pneumatic cylinders, we can make, oops, oh, I need to make some hoppers. So I'm going to grab some chests. 5 pieces of iron. Okay, so there's the hopper. Now we should have everything we need to make 4. This makes 4 at one go. 4 pressure chamber interfaces. Ta-da! Now, I don't know if I remember to do it. I guess I didn't remember to do it now, but I'm going to come back here in a little bit to get a chest and some. I think I'm going to try using item decks first. And I might have gotten a hopper, I don't know. A little too far. Okay, so we're gonna break this open again, I think. And I'm gonna I think I'm gonna try putting it at the bottom first, and then I'm gonna change my mind. That's right. I'm gonna do this I'm gonna try this one way and then rearrange it. So this is the interface that's gonna be, depending on which way you put, what your orientation is when you place down the interface, it's gonna be either an input or an output. Input into the pressure chamber or an output from the pressure chamber. So here I'm going to break open the top and go down here and then break the one on the bottom and place an interface on the bottom from inside, and that would make this an output. And I don't know why I broke this one. I was confused or something, because that was the wrong thing to do. That would mean that there were 2 outputs, and that's not gonna, that's not gonna be any good. I mean, you could have two outputs, but you have to have an input, right? I mean, here I think I'm realizing my mistake, and also reconsidering whether or not I want to have the output interface on the bottom. Once again, having problems getting up there without overshooting. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna break this one, and I'm gonna break that one because it's wrong anyway. I'm gonna redo the bottom block with a wall, and then break this one, and have that be the output. So I place it from the inside. Place the interface from the inside. There, that's an output. And then I place this one from the outside, and it did not place correctly because I was too short as a chicken. So I'm going to become a person again here, and then place this block again. There, now that's an input. That's the input. That's the output. Okay, that took too long, but at least it's done. Oh, and I gotta put the top back on. Okay. So now it's reformed. And now we're gonna spend a little time figuring out how to do this. How to actually get things in and out through the interfaces. I guess I'm going to have to decide what to... I need something to experiment with, something to process. I'm going to go grab some seeds. Yes. I don't know which seeds I grabbed. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Some burst plant seeds? I got lots of those. Yes. Why not? I'm going to get some... Yeah, I'm just going to get that. Burst plant seeds. Okay. And then I'm going to go back. And I'm going to say, like, open up the pressure chamber interface, that's the input, and see if I can just place them in there, and you can't. It doesn't work that way. If I just drop them nearby, will they go in? No, they don't. How do you do this? I right click on that block with the seeds in my hand? No. So I'm gonna go get something. Something that I can use. So I'm gonna grab a chest, and I think I'm gonna make an interface. An interface. I'm gonna make a hopper. That's what I meant to say. I'm going to make a hopper. And will I remember to get another chest this time? No. Okay, so I'm gonna place the hopper right here, where the input is, and I'm going to watch the seeds go in. There they are. I can see them in the window here in the back. Yay. So I put some charcoal in here. And I cannot access the input interface anymore because the hopper is blocking. The bounding blocks of the hopper is too large. Oh, it looks like some more seeds are going to go in. And those seeds are there. Ah, that's a problem. We need to filter. We need to tell the output interface to only pull out plastic. Otherwise, anything that goes in if there's nothing in the filter, then anything that goes into the pressure chamber will just come back out again. And that is not what we want. So I'm looking at the tabs here. Here, I need to change this. I'm going to change this to text input. Item name. Item name. Okay, since all of the plastics that you make from these seeds, they all are called plastic. Of one kind or another, right? They just have different what is it? They have different, I forget the term, but they all have the same item number, I think. So they're all called plastic of one but they're just different kinds of plastic. So we got plastic in there, cool. And, oh, we got to take that out. Oh, I can't get that out. That's what I'm discovering. I'm thinking, should I break the block? I think I'm about to decide to go get a chest and see if I place a chest there, will the interface output items into the chest automatically, or do I have to use something else? I'm going to grab an item duct in case I need one, and I'm going to make, am I going to make a servo? I guess I am going to make a servo. So I need some glass. I already have glass on me already, excuse me. A pneumatic servo. Oh, I need some redstone. There we go. I think it turns out I don't need this, but I didn't know if I would or not, so I made one. Okay, so we're going to put the chest right there. And we look in, and there are the seeds. So the output interface does output to a chest, an adjacent inventory automatically. And there's the plastic that also was output. So now I can put the seeds back. And so those seeds are going to be turned into plastic. You see that door opens every once in a while and lets something in, and the plastic comes out. Put that seed back. Oh, so it's working, and I think actually this episode's about over. So I'm going to be playing around with this chamber in between episodes, making the different plastics, and I think I've played around with trying to use item ducts to get things into the interface, because the hopper blocks, the bounding blocks of the vanilla hopper blocks access to the GUI of the input interface, which is kind of annoying, although you don't really need to access it, but it's still annoying. So I tried using item ducts, and that seemed to work at first, but then it didn't work. So I actually eventually replaced that hopper, that vanilla hopper, with I think it's called an omnidirectional hopper, which is crafted just like the vanilla hopper, only instead of using iron ingots, you use compressed iron ingots. So it's the PneumatiCraft's version of a hopper, and the difference is it's a slightly different color, but it basically looks the same. But you can change. After you place it, you can change which direction what is right now the top, the opening, so to speak, of the hopper. You can change what direction that is facing with a pneumatic wrench. Oh, here we go. I'm getting ready to sign off. So I should say, okay, so it's going to be about a week before any more episodes go up, because I'm going to be on vacation. And this has been Keith the Modesto playing modded Minecraft. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful day and a great week while I'm on vacation.